Sorry guys, I just can't say I don't like that word. Next one. Hey guys, it's me, Blta, and today I have a slightly odd video that you guys probably wouldn't normally see from me. But anyways, Seal uploaded 3 videos about this one topic a little bit ago. It was on the Skywars lobby parkour, where he found weird ways to finish the parkour quickly. So I was wondering if you could do this in other lobbies, and if you look at my stats, I'll probably put them on the screen right now. I have pretty much all the parkours except for Smash Heroes done in like 10 seconds or less. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to finish all the parkours really quickly with some suits or gadgets. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so the first parkour we're going to be doing is the Cops and Crims lobby parkour. So for this one you don't need any morphs or any suits or anything. We're just going to be doing it normally at the beginning. However, after this maze trap maze part of this, we're going to be going on top of this block, jumping on top of the fence, then on top of the slab, and then onto the mountain. So we can just go around this mountain and make our way around. And the ending is actually right there, so from here we can jump on top of there, and we finished it in 26 seconds. Now obviously you can do that quicker. You can maybe jump from there to there, and then maybe on there to there. I'm pretty sure it's a possible jump, but either way, that's the fast way to do it for Cops and Crims, so let's get into the next lobby. Alright guys, the next parkour we're going to be doing is the Blitz survival games lobby parkour. So for this one, there are 2 suits you can use. You can either use the Spooderman, or I don't know exactly what it's called, suits, the Spooderman suit. So you can either use that. If you don't have this stuff, you can always buy it with mystery dust from getting duplicates from the mystery boxes, or we can use the frog suit. So I'm going to show you both of them. If you want to do the Spooderman suit first, which is probably the better way, you can just come up here, turn around, and just punch, and it will send you upward, and then you can land on the finish line. So that's the first way to do it. And to do it with the frog suit, you can start it up, come over here and jump on top of there, then you can jump on top of this, and then onto the parkour end. So that's how you do it in the Blitz survival games lobby. Let's get on to the next one. Alright guys, the next parkour is the Mega Walls. Sorry guys, I just swallowed some cancer. Okay, the next lobby is the Mega Walls lobby. So to do this, you just want to come through this door. You can do this with Spooderman or Frog. So to do it with Spooderman, we're just going to come around and turn like that, and go like that, and then we're done. So that's the Spooderman, and then to do it with Frog, we're just going to come on in here, and we're going to start it up, jump up to there, and then jump up like that, and then we're done. So that's how you do the Mega... Sorry guys, I just can't say I don't like that word. Next one. Alright guys, the next parkour we're going to be doing is the one in the walls lobby. Now again, this one can be used with either the frog suit or the Spooderman suit, so I'll show you guys both ways. So to do it with the Spooderman suit, you just want to come up here and then come under the house part, and then you want to jump and punch, and it will take you right into the house, but you got to make sure you're under here. Otherwise, if we come out here, you'll see, and we go in there, it'll take us upwards. So that won't really work. Now to do it with the frog suit, let's change into the frog suit. As you can see, we jump higher with it. Now you can just start it up, jump through, and finish. And I think there's like something where it doesn't let you finish it in under 3 seconds. However, on some things you can finish it in under 3 seconds. I'm not exactly sure how it works. But anyways, that's how you do the walls one, and let's get into the next one. Alright guys, the next parkour we're going to be doing is the paintball one. Again, this one can be either used with the frog suit or the Spooderman suit. To do the Spooderman, you just come up here and then go like that, and you're in. Now, if you want to do it with the frog suit, you change to the frog suit like this, and you can just come up and, oh,
nailed it.
You can just come up and jump like that, and finish, like, if it works, yep. And make sure you jump once you're on the lower part of the snow, otherwise it won't work like that, you'll hit your head. So just make sure you're on the lower part so you can really make that jump. I just failed again. Oh my god. Okay, next one. Alright guys, the next parkour is the Vampire Sea Lobby parkour. Vampire Sea Lobby parkour. Vampire Sea Lobby parkour. Oh my god, I said C. So this one, again, can be either used with the Spooderman or Frog, but it's probably better to do it with Frog, so that's what I'm going to be showing you guys first. So you just come up here, you jump over that, and then you can come to the right, jump over that wall, and then land on the parkour finish. And if we go back here, we'll change it to Spooderman. And it's pretty much the same thing, it just might take a little bit longer, like a second or two. But if you can't afford the Frog one and you already have Spooderman, then just do this. So you jump over, you can come like this, and we're just going to go over like that, and then finish like that. So that's how you do the Vampire Sea Lobby parkour. On to the next one. Alright guys, the next parkour up is the Arcade Lobby parkour. Now this one is much easier with Frog than Spooderman, but I'll try to show you Spooderman if I can get it in. So the exit is right there and the start is right here. So to do with Frog, it's pretty easy. You just come over here and then you can jump up and enter right in there. As you can see, I have 2.989 seconds on that. So on some it's different where you can't get like under 3 seconds, but on some you can. I'm not exactly sure again. But if we try and do it with Spooderman, I'm not exactly sure if it's 100% possible because I haven't really tried it out. But I think you can just kind of like go like that and try and smudge your way into that hole. But it's probably really difficult to get in there, so I'm not going to spend my time doing this because I want to get right on to the next lobby. Alright guys, the next parkour is the Quakecraft Lobby parkour. Now again, this one is much easier with Frog, but you can do it with Spooderman. It's still pretty easy, it's just easier with Frog. So to do it with Spooderman, you just come up to the start and look over there. It's going to take us up, and then we can just jump around that to finish. Now to do it with Frog, let's just turn into Frog quickly. We can come over here, start it up, jump onto there, onto the leaf, and then jump up, and we finished. So that's how you do the Quakecraft Lobby parkour. Let's get right onto the next one. Alright guys, the next parkour is the TNT Games Lobby parkour. Now this one is easier to do with Frog again, but you can do it with Spooderman pretty easily. So to do it with Spooderman, you just come up here, and then you're going to jump up so you can not hit your head on the roof, and then we're done like that. And to do with Frog, we're going to go like this. We're going to start over here. We're going to move to the side, jump up, move up, and then we're done like that. So that's how you do the Frog and Spooderman for TNT games, and let's get right into the next one. Alright guys, the next lobby we're going to be doing is the Arena Brawl lobby. Now this, guys, is probably the most difficult one to do. You need the Enderman Morph. There's no other way to do it unless they add back the suits. Right now it says the feature is currently disabled, but it should be back soon. So if they do add it back, then that's good, but if not, then so pretty much what you have to do is you have to start up and you gotta look around that general direction and you want to teleport. Now this did not work this time, but it's not gonna work every time, guys, trust me. But after a few tries, maybe 10 or 20 tries, it might work for you guys. So that didn't work either, but you guys get the gist of it. It's probably gonna take me forever to get it onto camera because I have to do all the other ones. So yeah, you guys can try it for yourself. If it doesn't work, then just put it in the comment section. I'll try to help you out. So on to the next lobby. Alright guys, the next parkour is the Crazy Walls Lobby parkour. Now this one's actually much easier with Spooderman rather than the Frog suit, but you can do it with either. So if we start it up, we're just going to run up the stairs and get all the way up the stairs. And now once we're out, we're going to get close to the building, and we're going to click, and it should send us upwards like that. And then we're going to click again once our thing resets. And then we can land right on top of it like that. So that's how you do it with Spooderman. Now to do it with Frog, it's a little bit more difficult, but it's doable. So we're at the start line and we just go forwards, and it's gonna boing us every time we walk up that stairs, which is pretty annoying. So we're just gonna come up around here, jump over the fence, and you pretty much just want to make your way up to the mountain, all the way up. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, and then we can just fall right down onto the end line. So you can do it much quicker with Spooderman and much easier, but it's definitely doable with Frog. So let's get into the next lobby. Alright guys, the next lobby is the Uhc Champions Lobby. Now this one can actually only be done with the Spooderman suit. You cannot do it with Frog because you're trying to get up a whole tower right now. As you can see, it's a pretty high tower. So we're going to start up. We're going to go over to there like that. Then we're going to back up and use it again. And it's going to fly us upwards. It takes a second or two. Then we're going to go to the roof. And you got to push forwards because you're going to hit the roof and you want to try and land on that. And then we're going to climb up the ladder and jump up here. Now once you're here, you can either do all the parkour, or what I like to do is I just like to come here and just land on top of it like that. That's what I find the easiest. So yeah, that's the Uhc Champions parkour. Let's get on to the next one. Alright guys, the next parkour is the Warlord's parkour. Now this one again is kind of difficult because you need the Enderman Morph. You cannot do suits. As you can see, it says the feature is currently disabled. So to do this one, you're going to come over to here. And you just want to look this way and just look up, and then we're going to right click and we teleport to the end. So that one was pretty easy. It's easier than arena brawl, but it's still pretty difficult. You kind of got to get used to it, how to do the whole thing. I don't know why they make you look the opposite direction. For some reason it teleported me up there, but I'm not exactly sure how it works. So yeah, that's how you do the Warlord's parkour. Let's get on to the next one. Alright guys, now the next parkour is the Skywars parkour. Now there are actually 4 ways to do this, so I'm going to try and do this quickly. The first way, you don't need a suit or anything. You can just get on and jump off, and it will teleport you back to the beginning. And then the exit is over here. So we can just come on over here and exit, I meant end. The next way is with Spooderman, so we'll change it to Spooderman. Now to do it with Spooderman, you come up here, start, and then you can go up there, and we can go over the tree, and end it right there. The next way is with the frog suit. So frog suit like that. So to do it with the frog suit, you can we can just start it like that, and then jump all the way around the end of the mountain part, and yeah. And then the final way is with the Enderman Morph. So let's turn into that. So we are in the Enderman Morph now. So we're just gonna come up onto here. We're gonna go through, look up a little bit, and it'll teleport us up. So make sure you look up when you do that, otherwise I don't know how it teleports you. It's kind of weird, so just look up a little bit, not like straight up, just like at a slight angle, and it will teleport you like that. So yeah, let's just get right into the next one. Alright guys, the next parkour is the Turbo Kart Racers parkour. Now this one you need the Enderman Morph again because you cannot use suits since there's like a whole texture pack. So this one is pretty difficult again. So I don't know if I'll be able to get it like on camera, but you just kind of gotta like jump up and hit it. That's how I got it. We'll try it again here. I'm only gonna try it like a few times because I don't want to waste a ton of time just trying this. Oh no, we didn't. We teleported back that time. Unless they've changed since I last did this, I might just want to try and go like I don't know, like that. That didn't work at all. We can try and like look sideways, and then we have to wait 2 seconds for that. I don't know how we ended up over here, but we just skipped some parkour. Again, this is pretty difficult, so you might have to try it a few times. It might take you a few minutes because there's no really direct way with this Enderman Morph. But I hope you guys can figure it out on yourselves, and if you find an easier way to do this one, then just hit me up in the comment section, and I might just put like an annotation on the screen or something. So yeah, let's get into the next lobby. Alright guys, the next parkour is the Smash Heroes parkour, and unfortunately this one is completely glitch proof. You cannot do anything to get past this. You literally just have to do it legit, or just not do it at all if you don't want to do something legit. So yeah, you just gotta do the whole parkour by yourself. At the moment, I don't know if they're going to change it eventually, but at the moment you cannot use cosmetics at all in the Smash Heroes lobby because of the texture pack. So if they do end up changing that where you can use cosmetics, the best one to use would probably be Spooderman. What you would have to do is just come right through this house, head all the way over there to the lighthouse, and then you just kind of have to go up like this, and the end is right here, so you can just make your way around. You could also use Frog if you wanted to. You could just make your way around here and then jump on top of this. This is a 2-block jump, so you can't do it normally. So yeah, you could just do the rest of this if you wanted to with Frog. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can do for Smash Heroes, is just tell you to do it legit or wait until they possibly add cosmetics into the lobby. Alright guys, the final lobby that we are going to be doing is Speed UHC. It's the last lobby that they have here that you can do anything with. So to do this, you can use Spooderman or Frog. To do it with Spooderman, you're going to start it and then click up there, so it's going to send you flying upwards, and then you can just make your way around to the end right there. So that's the Spooderman, and then to do it with Frog, it's probably a little bit easier. We're going to change into Frog. Oh, okay, there we go. So to do it with Frog, you're going to start it up, jump, and then jump over here, and then you can just make your way around, all the way around, and then finish like that. So that's how you do it with Frog. It might work with Enderman. I guess we can try it anyways. I'm not exactly sure. So if we go like this and then like that, yep, it'll work. Oh, I just got a big lag spike like that. So that'll work also if you want to do that. That's probably the fastest way to do it. If I think about it a little bit, it's probably the fastest way to do it with Enderman. But anyways guys, I hope this video helped you. If it did, please be sure to hit that like button. Let's see if we can get this video to 30 likes or something like that. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye.